Alright, what is up, everybody? Little loud. So, I was fucking around with a mod, and it might let us play in pure black world tendency, which is basically like grave lording yourself. I don't know if if it's gonna work or not. We'll see. But yeah, I haven't played this one in a really long time. So I already made the character, but because I was fucking around with the mod thing, but what I'll do is I'll just make another new character just to show off like the intro cutscene and everything, and then we'll switch. We just went Jane because we don't normally Bob, so I figured that was the equivalent. Are they seriously gonna put this message on your screen every time? Jesus. So, this game is pretty unique in that almost every armor set in the game is different if you're male or female, and then there's a bunch of items that you can only use if you're male or female. I think there's like a fucking bracelet for the ladies that lets them get more souls, and guys don't have an equivalent to that. But yeah, we said we'd go lady, because I don't really ever do that. Because this armor set right here is the best armor set in the game. It looks amazing, 10 out of 10. And only guys get it, so that's normally why I play the dudes. But there's a cool executioner set we can get as a lady, so we'll go with that. But we'll make a Bob here real quick just to show off the intro cutscene. Do I have to like... Oh yeah, I gotta use the controller for this. Excuse me. Wait, maybe not capital Bob. Now wait a minute, chat. We always went with Bob the First in Dark Souls 1. And then in Dark Souls 2, it was Bob the Second. So what's Demon Souls? Bob Jr.? Bob Minus? Prime Bob? That's not terrible. I kind of like that. Or even Bob Prime, like, you know, Metroid Prime or something. Yeah, I kind of like Bob Prime. Technically, Dark Souls is the spinoff. So, I'm just saying. I like Bob Prime. I think that's really good. Robert's not bad either. Okay. But we'll be playing Jane, so... appearance in these games is just the worst. Like, good luck. Good enough. Bob Prime. Man, we can show off the intro cutscene here by making a new character.
King Allant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valarfax of the royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight.
Dad?
That the old King Allant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons.
That was me, not you. I'll fix it.
The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valarfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
So, Demon Souls is unique in that right now the whole world's not fucked up. Only Boletaria is fucked up. So if you save the day, then the place is fine. And in Boletaria has only been fucked up for a little while, so it's like the place is not in as ruined as it would be in like Dark Souls and Elden Ring.
Brave soul who fears not death.
Little stuttery.
I shall guide you.
Piling shaders.
So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Oh, I'm worried this isn't gonna run well. That's Discord light mode. Okay, now I gotta switch characters, unfortunately, which you can actually do very easily though, so there is that. Now, this is not the female equivalent of that armor set. This is actually a different class. But the female equivalent of that armor set looks very stupid.
Brave soul
This one's
who
fine.
fears not death.
Okay, yeah, we got it, we got it. Okay, game is a little loud. Try that. Now, I have not played this game in an outrageous amount of time, but something I will never forget is that the tutorial boss, if you die to it, you can't fight it again. Am I gonna have to turn this sound down even more? Like, what the fuck? Why is it so, I like how most of the sounds aren't loud, but if you like roll, it's like you're shattering the earth. Now. But yeah, if we die to the tutorial boss, that's that. And if we beat it, we get some really cool stuff. So we're gonna do our best here. How the fuck do I do anything? Well, we want to fast roll, obviously. I think you might need your shield for something at the start. I don't remember. Let's see. How light do we have to go? I don't know what the fast roll animation is. It's probably that. That seems pretty fast. Can I equip my shield? Nope. Okay, didn't think so. God, how do I do anything in this fucking... Okay, this UI. Nope, that's not it. That's where the hell is my equip menu? There it is. Jesus, this is gonna be an experience. What are you looking at? Oh my god, the movement. I thought Dark Souls 1 was a bit like archaic compared to Elden Ring. Oh boy. The Bleach guy, thank you for the 19 months. And Anabashi earlier with the 83 months, which is so long it's ridiculous, but thank you guys. So, if this mod is correct, when I get into a world... So, I'll explain this real quick. This is a whole thing, right? These are like the 5 worlds. You got world 1-1, world, 1-2, 1-4, right? 2-1, 2-2, right? So on and so forth. And there's this thing called world tendency that if you get into pure white, like certain events will happen. Like you get access to certain areas and certain items, and the enemies will drop health items more often. If you get into pure black, tougher enemies will appear, and then other events and other areas will become available. Like, some, like, Black Phantom NPCs will show up, and both have, like, their own loot and stuff you can do. The problem is, you get into these world tendencies in some of the dumbest ways possible. Like, right now I'm in human form, right? I have my body. What is this animation? Anyway, and if you die in human form, whatever world you're in will start going towards black. But if you kill a boss, it'll start going back towards white. If you do co-op, it'll start going back towards white. If you invade someone and kill someone, it'll start going towards black. And so what happens is, it's very hard to get to the extreme of either one of those things. And all the cool shit only happens at the extreme of either one of those things. Sounds cool on paper, but when you actually play it and need to deal with it, it's awful. It's so awful. It is so obnoxious. And what people normally do, because it's so annoying, let's say, like, unfortunately, I don't remember because I haven't played this game in a long time, but I know to get the Executioner set we want, you have to either get to pure black or pure white. I don't remember which one. But let's say it was white. What you'd have to do is every time you're in the world that has that item in it, and you're in human form, you would need to go back to the Nexus, which is like Firelink Shrine, and kill yourself. To get rid of your body. And then go into the world, and then do the level. That way, if you happen to die, you won't be dying in human form, and you won't change the world tendency. And if that sounds annoying, it is. Also, every time you kill a boss, or do anything in multiplayer, you'll have to go back to the Nexus and kill yourself again. So, in Minecraft. Did I just disappear and reappear? I swear I just saw that. And I don't even remember what the strategy for getting pure black is. I think it's just like you had to invade a lot, but now that there's like no online activity, that's not really a thing. So I don't really, I guess you could die a lot. I think if you die, yeah, you would just die over and over, but then you'd run out of ways to get your body back. So you'd have to like, oh God, you'd have to like kill a boss, die in that world, then go to a different world, kill that boss, then go back to the world and then die again. And then go kill a different boss. Yeah, you could item dupe. I don't know if that works anymore, but yeah, there was an item that would give you your body back, and if you duped it. Oh, I saw some frame drops there. Oh, I saw some frame drops again. Not a fan. Sounds very easy to achieve. Yeah, it's super obnoxious. Oh my God. That was the longest animation I've ever seen, and then we just wall bounced. Jesus. Do I have a different weapon? Also, do I have a... Okay, I got that. Compiling shaders. God damn it. How does anything work in this game? Okay, so I have a heal. I have barely any mana. Love that sound effect, though. You pick stuff up. I love the aesthetic in this game in general. Yeah, so there's like a whole gimmick once your character dies, and at this point in the game, we haven't ever died yet. And then the game wants us to die to the tutorial boss, but if you don't fuck it up, you can stay alive. Look at them making you take fall damage there. Piling shaders. That's gonna be a theme. Man, it's so weird. I don't remember where the enemies are at all. Oh, okay, there's friends here. Damn. Double damn. Getting fucked up. Oh yeah, one thing I do remember is, there it is. This headbutt, which is kind of the kick in this game if you have no weapon, combos into itself. Forever. So in PvP, if you don't mess the input up, and like people would practice and get really good at it, you could stun lock someone like this forever. Now, it's actually kind of hard to do. I keep messing it up. But yeah, you could just stun lock somebody forever. And there were plenty of trolling with that. This game's PvP is by far the worst, other than maybe Bloodborne. But it's probably worse than Bloodborne just because there's so much broken shit. Yep, Storm Ruler could stun lock you forever. You could break people's equipment very easily. There's this spear called the Scraping Spear, and it just like wrecks people's equipment when you hit them with it. So you just like, would stun lock the shit out of them with headbutts or the Storm Ruler, and then you would scraping spear them, and then their gears broke, and then you could just unlock them forever. Like, very dumb game. And then like also at meta PvP, everyone has basically the exact same build. Like everyone, there's literally one build with some like you can use a few different weapons, but then it's all the same. You always get second chance with the broken like talisman and all. It's the dumbest thing. Yep, cracked talisman of the beast using cursed weapon on like meat cleaver or dragon bone crusher or whatever the fuck. It's so dumb. Yeah, do not play this game for the multiplayer. Just don't do that. Great game, don't get me wrong. You know, it's the first Souls game, so it's really cool to God, our character looks deranged. But I don't think your character ever blinks in this game either, off memory. Like you're just a little psycho. But yeah, I do really like how unique this game is compared to the others in that, like, the whole world's not fucked up right now. Most of the world's fine. It's just this area's fucked up. But it's only recently fucked up. For, like, you know, Demon Souls, it's been ages. So it just gives it a very unique aesthetic, kind of like vibe. These guys are awesome. I don't remember their moveset at all. But how bad can it be? That ragdoll. See ya, King. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have healed earlier because I got my health back when I teleported. I think they want you to parry this guy, but go for a backstab. Look at those pro moves. Strafing like it's Dark Souls 1. He's fine, don't worry about it. Just taking a nap. Bring back Peak Havoc. Yeah, they still, I think, use a modified Havoc engine, but like they've changed the ragdoll massively. So, oh my god, the performance issues right now. I'm telling you, man, no matter what I do, I can just never play Demon Souls without something being wrong. Well, I haven't played it in like 10 years or something. I have a PS3 somewhere. Maybe I just need to bust that out. I'm hoping it's only lagging because it's compiling shaders. Let's find out. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Yeah, we're on 30 frames per second. I think that's the problem. Something that is just not right. Watch, so the boss can one-shot us, so watch a frame drop happen. That did not happen to me, and maybe there's something in my settings that I need to change, because yeah, that is fucked. That was less laggy. You bitch. Nice helmet, though. Yeah, and I've got a good graphics card and all that, so it shouldn't really be an issue. "20-year-old game" or some shit. Okay. Look at this guy, gonna be the hero. Save the kingdom. Didn't even drop me loot. Now. Okay, it automatically did that. So, I'm pretty sure if you die here, you lose your souls, and there is just no way to get back to this area, so you can never get your souls back. So. Guess we go full health. Now, we might be tanky enough to survive a hit. Maybe. Also, why didn't I just cast my heal ability and save the grass? Woo! Oh, his feet can fucking hit you. I know sometimes he can do a double swing, like the backhand. I have a memory of that. I want this W. This is the most important boss fight in the game. Oh boy. Whoa, that was fast. Woo, don't like that. Thank God. I never would have lived it down if I didn't beat that. Yeah, I love that song. But yeah, that guy can one-shot most classes, especially if he counter hits you, like if you have instability frames. So yeah, they very much want you to die there. We did it! I'm not a ghost! Yeah, so if you die there, you just wake up on the Nexus. And that's that. DS2 Cyclops is a harder first boss. True, honestly. It's just the consequences are so high if you die to this guy. So, that's a gentleman. Okay, this is just... We gotta figure this out. I'm gonna Google this. One moment. What's this emulator called? It's like RSCP-3 or some shit. Demon Souls frame stutter rolling into boxes. To fix this, disable TSX in the emulator's CPU setting window. One moment. Yeah, you guys get to enjoy the wonderful ambient sounds here. Let's see. Your config file contains one or more obsolete entities. Consider that removal might render invalid blah blah blah. Okay. ESX. The hell is ESX? let's get out of this area so we don't have to listen to Bonehead. Because that's bugging me, so... Wait. Am I I know there's loot in here. That's like the whole point of this. Gotta make sure I don't miss nothing. So, I'm very confused by this guy because this is a boss fight later, but I don't think it's this guy because there's all kinds of reasons. The one you fight is like a different size than this one, and then the one you fight is like trapped in like a special magic prison and he can't get out of, and this one is like clearly in a completely different place. So it's like this is like some volcano or something. So it's like, what the hell? But there's not a lot of information given. Wait, is there loot on that side? There is loot on that side. Yeah, it could be a mistake that they're different. They have different character models, but the environment just doesn't make sense at all. And like, why would you be there? And like, how would he not be in his prison? It's all very weird. It's possible there's just like, you know, more than one of them. Like anytime a dragon gets a bunch of souls, they mutate into this. So these items we're getting are actually very useful. They allow you to upgrade your weapon right off the rip. Which is weird, because if you beat that boss, that means you're good at the game, at least good enough. Then why do you need all this extra stuff? It's kind of strange. Yeah, like this is clearly like at the top of a volcano. Totally different environment. I love how you survive a boss that you're supposed to die to just to get Falcon punched into oblivion.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Not wife. Demon from like the prior fog. It's actually like pretty evil.
Withdrawn from its vessel.
Well, she was evil and she's like been like damned.
So the world might be mended.
I'm not sure she even knows anymore that she used to be a demon. And I'll put on some fucking shoes. Yeah, I've never liked the Maiden in Black. Never really been a fan.
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not exit the Nexus.
Too much
but each of the
exposition.
5
Died.
stones will connect into another.
Okay. Let's see if we can fix this stuttering issue. Yeah, so because we just died, our health is at half. And if you want to get your body back, you need to either kill a boss, invade somebody, or succeed in co-op. Now. Nice music though. Okay. Yeah, I think like this emulator updates a lot because every time I look something up on like how to do something, it's impossible. Like they just say to like go click this then this then this, but those things don't exist anymore. Like everything I've seen with this emulator is like this. Like even getting on this Demon Souls server was the same thing. There was a bunch of shit that's like that's not there anymore. That's why I really dislike that about most emulators. The only emulator I've ever used that I don't want to just like strangle is Dolphin, because they keep things pretty much the same all the time. Where like this one and all the Xbox ones, they're just constantly changing like the UI and stuff. So then when you want to do something, it like doesn't work anymore. Okay, this can help. That actually might be the main reason. Well, I wonder if I'm gonna have to reset. Apply, save. Let's see if that did anything. The main thing it says to change, though, I literally can't find. I'm guessing it's under a different menu now. What the fuck? Okay, where's a crate? Any boxes? Okay, well that didn't lag us to high hell. Okay, here we go. We might be getting somewhere. Those were just bags, though. It's not exactly the same thing. Beastly, do you remember, do you have to get pure white or pure black to get the executioner set? Funnily enough, if this like mod works, we could go pure black immediately, but then I'm pretty sure we'll get our asses obliterated because it'd be way too hard to fight, what's her name, Meralda. Might need to change it to pure white and then try to get the Meralda gear and then go to black, because I want to play through black because it just makes the game more interesting. Now, I think there's a bunch of loot in this place. You see, in most of the games, I know where the loot is. In this game, I have no fucking idea. I think both work. Yeah, we might want to do pure white then first. I think pure black, I think she's like way harder. She'd probably slaughter us. Okay. Whoops. Well, that's our first death. You know, technically we tried to Dragon God, but that's just like a... It's like a pre thing, right? Like, it just happens on its own. Like, we didn't die to the boss. We didn't die to the tutorial. We died to gravity. Just, slipped a little bit there. Oh yeah, when you're in soul form, you don't really make any noise when you move. Very strange. Got my souls back. But yeah, if you die in the Nexus, it doesn't really matter. So if you get your body back and you don't want to die, because if you die in your body, you'll change the world tendency. That's why people kill themselves in the Nexus a lot. That's actually what most of these bloodstains probably are. I swear, there's loot in this place somewhere. Am I crazy? Like, I have such a memory of their... Ah, there it is. Soldier's Soul. Google AI overview says pure white. Okay, we'll do pure white, and then we'll turn it into pure black. Thankfully, it's at the very start of the level in World 1-1. So, yeah, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. There used to be, like, holiday events and things like that. Like, on Halloween, I think everything was pure black all the time. And, like, Christmas was pure white and things like that. And also sometimes the people that ran the servers, like Bamco and Atlas, would just have events where you get a free pure white or pure black. So if you're like, hey, I want to make a character and get the executioner set, you could just start the game, go to World 1-1, and boom, there you go. But yeah, because there's no official servers anymore. The private server still does that. That's nice. Kinda keep the legend going. All right, I'm sure I'm missing loot here, but whatever the fuck. So it says in... Wait, do I have to buy something to drop messages in this game? I actually don't know. Because it says to basically use the custom server here to change the world tendency, you have to place a message on the ground. But I don't remember if you have to buy something to drop messages. Funnily enough, right there, those gallows, that's where Meralda is. And she's got the armor set we want. Don't fucking talk with your mouth full, dude. Just press select, okay. Right message. I think it said... I don't even remember. Beastly, do you remember? Pure Black was like looking for Challenger, and then Pure White, I don't fucking remember. Requesting a Challenger is Pure Black. You'll need a soul level 10 ahead equal Pure White. Wait, what? B, you'll need a soul level of 10 ahead equal Pure White. What the fuck? What's that even under? Oh, right here. Right. What the fuck? Okay, 10. There we go. And then it says you have to reload. Alright, let's see if that worked. If it did, the gate should be open. Also, I should really go get the ring that makes it so when you're in soul form, you have more health, because Meralda's gonna one-shot us. That psycho bitch. Also, I can tell the physics are still fucking up. Oh yeah, I gotta figure that out. What the hell? It's better, it's like noticeably better since I changed that thing, but the main thing it told me to change I didn't actually find. That's definitely not as bad. The cling ring, that's the one. When I first played the game, I basically never used Cling Ring because anytime I died, I would just go invade to get my body back until I would get a win, so I never needed it. Which was super fun. And now it's only lagging a little bit. But, it definitely still is. It just sucks because, all the information about this is out of date. Might have to look up, like, a more recent YouTube video or something. Alright, well, let's see if the thing worked. Not sure it worked. If it was Pure White, this gate should be open. I might have to reload the area, though. Let me see. I might have to quit out completely. I just reloaded. Yeah, this gate is kind of unique, though, that it'll open if you're in Pure White or Pure Black. Just what's inside changes a bit. It is a neat system, but ultimately it's kind of daft. Nope. Let's see. Try quitting out. Yeah, it's really contrived, and it's annoying. The only time it's not annoying is when was like a server event that was just like, yep, everything is Pure Black all the time, have fun. Because then you would just be there by default and you don't have to do anything. Huh. Why you no work? Man, that sucks because to get it otherwise is just so... It's like the game is so much less fun when you have to like kill yourself every time you get your body and stuff like that. Like it's just so lame. I don't want to do that at all. I mean, I'm getting the custom message here from their server, which would imply that it's working. Yeah, they say if like you don't see your character actually write the message, it worked, but it's not working. The only thing I can think of is, so in the guide to do this, it said to make your username like some stupid bullshit. But because their guide was out of date, like you do that part at a different step. So I had already picked a username. And then if I go back and change the username to what they tell you to change it to, it won't work at all. Because like I guess you have to like, so I don't get it. I think that's the only thing I can think of, because like my username's not the thing they tell you to make it. But like if I change my username to what they tell you to make it, the mod doesn't work at all. The only other thing I can think of is like making a whole new account again. Let me try, because I just have my normal username. Yeah, I don't get it, because if it wasn't working, why is the message popping up? Yeah, my world tendency hasn't changed at all. I mean, technically, I can do this if I kill every single boss in this place without dying. But, that'll take a minute, and I'll probably die to gravity at some point. Well, while Beastly looks into that, we'll, I guess I'll try the Pure Black one real quick, because Pure Black makes the game harder. There's, like, new enemies and, like, spicy placements and stuff, so... That's not it. There we go. Right message. So it's like seeking challenger or something. This is no time to read messages. This is a pretty bad system, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, requesting challenger. Okay, it did not leave a message on the ground, so theoretically it's working. I'm lost. No, your Storamix. Lost isn't here right now. He's probably working. The only other thing I can think of is like literally turning the emulator off and back on again. Well, the gate is still closed. World tendency is unchanged. Why does this not work? But my cool armor set. Oh my god. I just want to play Demon Souls, man. World's not having it. I tried and it didn't work. Okay, let me see if I can at least fix the physics thing. Oh, I heard something. Don't make me play the fucking remaster. I don't want any of that shit. It actually works though, so there is that. It's just the run the like everything. I don't even know where to start with how much shit they fuck up in the remaster, like in terms of lore and art direction. Wow, my R2 did less damage than my R1. I'm guessing because it has a sour spot. Him destroying that made it lag. Maybe you're supposed to put the message in the Nexus. Like they need an actual PC version. There's just a mod you can download for Dark Souls to make it Gravelord all the time, which is really cool. Okay. Let me try closing the game. Because it says to like quit and then reload, and maybe it means the entire game. and why I'm doing that. It's in Nexus only, apparently. Why did they fucking say that? Jesus Christ, that's dumb as fuck. Okay, well, anyway, while I'm here, let me see if I can figure out how to fix the lag thing. Alright, this thing. Okay, we'll see if that does anything. Yeah, we'll try to get that armor set, and then we'll change it to pure black, and then scream. Tested it real quick, and it worked. Okay, well, that's good at least. I don't get why on the website it doesn't say that. That's an incredibly important piece of information. So if I've learned anything in life through working jobs, playing MMOs, mods, talking to family, it's that most people can't explain shit. Most people are so bad at explaining things, and they'll like skim over details that are like unbelievably important. And this would be a good example of that. Let's see if it worked. Yay, it worked. Let's see if we're actually strong enough to beat Marauder, though. I have my doubts. If I had Cling Ring, I'd be feeling a lot better here. I mean, how strong can she be? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the thing. No, don't lock onto the... That's so stupid, game. It locked onto them instead of the little shit, so it made me turn around. Like, what is this? Elden Ring? Every game has a different, like, priority on, lock on. But yeah, if you let those little shits get away, they're gone forever. Which I'm pretty sure because of that, he's gone forever. I don't know if he made it in time or not. No, I think he's gone. Motherfucker. Wow. Don't mind me, just go— Whoa! Power of God and anime on my side. Please stop. Why does that animation exist? Why does that animation exist? I definitely appreciate Elden Ring more, like when I play the old games. And don't get me wrong, there's so much about Elden Ring I don't like, but at least you're not like randomly kicking. You know, I really should have bought like a battle axe or something. I think you can do that in the hub. But I was so caught up with this nonsense. Alright, Marauder, where are you at? I know she's in here somewhere. Damn! Can I have a firebomb? That roll catch. Bravery. That's crazy, that's roll catching. Nom some grass. Woo! Okay. Please, no more zombies. They're actually not zombies. They're like people that have had their souls drained by a demon. Pretty sure she's in here. Trying to gank us, I think. Yeah, there she is. Okay, you little psychopath. She normally talks. Maybe that's only in Pure Black. I remember her being quite chatty, actually. I get the feeling she's gonna one-shot me. Yeah, I know she talks, but yeah, I guess it's Pure Black that she talks. You'd think it'd be white because she's like human form here. Gotta be patient. Oh, now she's two-handing. And she gave it up. Woo! She almost tricked me by switching to a two-hand there instead of attacking. Okay. Yeah, I guess she doesn't talk on Pure White. The movement, I would not say is better than Dark Souls 1. It's very similar and a little bit worse, but it's almost the exact same. And it's definitely better than Dark Souls 2, though. Okay. Yeah, you have to be a lady to wear this armor set, and there's a bunch of shit in the game like that. The question is, can I fast roll? I can. Can I... No. It looks a little silly anyway. Need to get our body back. Yeah, movement's almost identical to Dark Souls 1. But I'm fast rolling, where in Dark Souls the other day I was mid-rolling. Are we about to die? So I'm guessing you get her weapon on Pure Black. Might do that just to be consistent here. Ooh, that was almost death. Cannot carry, it would overburden you. This fucking game, I forgot that was a thing. Holy shit! And if I think that armor set we can't use anyway, but motherfucker, that's so dumb. What can I drop? I totally forgot that was a system. Holy shit, I'm so glad they got rid of that later. Raises direct hit damage, lowers other damage. The hell? Oh yeah, I should have put these in the bank. All this stuff. Fuck, I don't think I can really do anything here. Playthrough at risk. Yeah, I know. If you leave, these items will be gone. Holy fuck. Technically, the armor set I have that I started with, we can find again, right? So technically, if I drop something, it should be that. Black Phantom drops the axe. Okay, we might need to be a little bit stronger before we do that one. Yeah, I guess we drop this. Still can't get it all, though. God, Beastly knew that the whole time, and he was just waiting for me to rediscover that little tidbit, that little gem. Yeah, boy, did I not remember that at all. Oh my god, this fucking game, dude. Hopefully you can find that set again. I'm pretty sure you can. All right, we got all the loot here, and I need to get out of here to put it in the bank so this stops happening. Oh my god, wait. Is this just the climb speed in Demon Souls? Oh my god. Why? Yes? Why? Miyazaki! Why would you do this? Why would you look at this and be like, yes, this is how it should be. This is the correct. Kingsfield is even slower. Oh boy. So this was a quality life improvement is what you're saying. Like people from Kingsfield were like, oh thank god I can climb a ladder quickly. Oh lord. We saw this in Sheard. Oh man. Get me out of here, and then we gotta change it to pure black, so we're living up to our stream title. I need to get that frickin' bling ring. We could try to kill Meralda on pure black, but I think we should at least level up a little bit first. I have a feeling that will just be really shitty. Okay.
I'm Stockpile Thomas.
A little loud there, champ.
When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me.
Lich King?
When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons.
I can see why Dark Souls was the game that got popular.
Your load and look after any excess baggage.
This game's still good though, don't get me wrong, but it's so rough around the edges. It's like nuts. Also, Dark Souls was the first one that was on Xbox. And back then, Xbox was really popular. That was like, that was the 360 era, right? And that was pretty big. Okay. Yeah, and like this shield is so heavy. That was killing us there. But I have to... Is there a stat you can level to carry more? Because, you know, we're going to want to be able to loot stuff and not have to leave things behind like that. Is Master Ring like if your weapon has a sweet spot, the sweet spot damage is greater? Or is this like Leo Ring? Yes. And yeah, Sony didn't have any faith in it because they thought it was too hard and obtuse and yada yada yada. Basically, Demon Souls had a cult.
Assured,
oh my god.
Your goods are safe and sound with me.
Are they? You want to say that maybe a little bit louder so everyone in the Nexus can hear you?
Best of luck to you.
Sweet spot by 15%. That's not bad. I mean, the weapon I'm using is about that. I guess we'll use that for now. I think axes have a sweet spot in this game, actually.
You new here? Do you hear for my services? The name's Baldwin just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Okay. Now, yeah, we can upgrade because of those items we got from beating the tutorial boss. So I could have actually made that a bit easier. Yeah, Battle Axe. I'm actually kind of excited to see this because I haven't played Demon Souls in so long. I don't remember the moveset. I just remember it being cooler than the one in Dark Souls 1.
You come back alive. I need your business.
Dude, why is everyone yelling? Let me just turn that down by 1. My God. Now, I will say, if this has a sweet spot, it's going to be a little bit harder to land than on the halberd. Kind of flail this around wildly. There's some excess jiggling going on here with these animations. Swing, batter, batter. Okay. You like that? The ending there.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the Archstones. Now, go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria?
Okay, now I need to make it pure black. So we can cry. Right, so it was like something challenger. Wish they'd made it one that was easier to find. Requesting a challenger. Okay, and then I think it says you have to reset. What's Meralda's axe called? My wild guess would be Executioner's axe. Right? Well, to be fair, you're actually, I mean, axes are a very, like, momentum-based weapon, so more like in other video games, you don't really put enough effort into them. However, there's like some like kind of like flailing in Demon Souls' animations that are a little like floaty and kind of weird. But in Dark Souls, you basically just do that animation over and over. Like that's basically your R1. The startup is a little bit shorter. Like you don't go total baseball mode there, but it's literally that animation just over and over again from the same side. You don't even alternate left to right. You just do that animation over and over and over. Guillotine axe. Okay, I was in the ballpark. Well, not really the axe in particular. It's just like a lot of the Demon Souls animations are kind of floaty and kind of just like flimsy, honestly. Oh, there she is. So yeah, they changed this armor set in the remaster though drastically, and it looks shit. They made it look like a Diablo villain getup. So, fucking shove. I want to test this. Yep, it is adding damage. The question is if Like how, I'm guessing if I'm right up in their face, I'm gonna get sour spotted and I'm gonna do less damage. That's kind of fun. Even if it's overall like not worth it or not worth the bother, it's just more interesting, so. Probably good against bosses. It's normally easy to sweet spot bosses because they're so big. Yeah, it's still lagging a little bit when people hit crates. It's not as bad. Like every time I adjust something, it gets better, but. Gentlemen. Nice of you to split up. Damn it. Do you get FP back from an item? That's kind of what my memory is saying. Like there's like bluegrass. Oh my god. I have got to figure that out. Spices, okay. Hey, does anybody know what the hell is up with this? Because, like, man, this sucks. And there's some areas that'll cause some real issues. Yeah, when I googled it, the main setting it said to change doesn't, like, exist anymore, so I don't really know what to do. I'm guessing that setting does exist, it's just in a different menu. Logic, largely dependent on the physics engine, Havoc. Thread, scheduler. Disable SPU loop detection. Let me look at some of this. Yeah, this sucks. A lot of that stuff it says to try, I don't know how to find anymore. Like it used to be in the CPU setting, but now it's not. This is why I don't really ever... I've never played Demon's Souls this whole time, is because it's just such an ass to emulate. And I've played other things on the PS3 emulator, and they're fine, and they're generally way more graphically intensive than this one, too. All that stuff it says to do, like, I don't even see that stuff as an option in here. No. Oh, this sucks. It's because Havoc is a really weird game engine. Wait, I'm not sure we're in Pure Black. I know we are, because Pure Black adds like Black Phantom enemies, and I haven't seen any, but I guess there just coincidentally aren't any in these parts. Also makes the enemies hit harder, if I remember correctly. We're definitely gonna want that cling ring. I think pure black makes enemies more likely to drop rare loot, but it makes them less likely to drop healing items. Where pure white makes them more likely to drop healing items. Ugh. Bruh. I like how the entire world just deloaded for a second because it's compiling shaders there. That was messed up. One thing I've noticed about Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 is even though your character has like decently long arms and you're using this long weapon, a lot of the hitboxes just find a way to be short as fuck. Like just so fucking short, where like in Elden Ring and Night Rain, even Dark Souls 3, that's not really a thing. Like it's very bizarre. There's all these things like I should really be able to hit that. It's like, nope. You have T-Rex arms, actually. Dude. It's running fine aside from that. Anytime the physics engine tries to like move obstacles around, it just freaks the hell out. It sucks too because there's no shot we're ever gonna get Demon Souls on PC because they'll do the remastered version if they ever brought it to PC. See, right there, I need to do a rolling attack. I almost died because of that, because I would have been able to like dodge his attack and do a rolling R1, but there was the crates just lagged me the fuck out there. This is gonna cause a lot of problems. I'll have to like trial and error off stream. There's just really no way to do it on stream. There's just 5,000 settings, and none of them mean anything. And it's like, you just have to sit there, turn them all on and off again and see what helps. Look at that range, dude. Don't remember how you get that loot. There's gonna be a lot of that in this game where I don't remember how to get something. Boulder right here. This one is so much easier to see coming compared to the Dark Souls one. Oh. How come that didn't lag more? Bastard sword. I think we're getting close to the cling ring. I think it's around here. And wall bounce. So I must say, Gravelord is way better than Pure Black. because Gravelord adds like pretty consistent new enemies into tricky locations, where we haven't seen a single new enemy in Pure Black here. Like every enemy we fought, I think is a little bit tougher and like hits a little bit harder, but the Gravelord is way better. On the downside though, activating Gravelord is just insane. I can send you a screenshot of my settings. Yeah, it couldn't hurt. It's probably system specific because of like what kind of graphics card you've got and stuff. I've got a 5090, which should be more than enough for this. I think there's a Black Phantom here, off memory. Or maybe not. Maybe our Pure Black's not working. This just can't be right. Like, there's no way. There's no enemy. Oh my god, the lag! So I didn't roll because that's so stupid. I didn't roll because I knew if I did, it would break the table and I would lag. I knew I was gonna die because of this shit. Alright, hold on, let me check. So I will never understand why you guys have no idea how many times I've checked my Discord settings and like I have streamer mode on and it's supposed to like not make notification sounds. Yeah, I think this is pretty much the same shit mine is. I think that's just the default. Shut the fuck up. I'm literally just wanting to move like the window and it's like no. Yeah, I just don't get it. I've looked this up on a few things on Google, and like there's like a mountain of things it suggests to do, but everything it says to do like just doesn't exist. There are like options that aren't actually in here. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, all this stuff just is not in the options menu, so. I mean, good lord. Like, there's just objects everywhere in this game, so this is not really playable. Can't see the game. Well, it was lagging the fuck out anyway. It's weird. Those don't make much of an issue. It's the crates. I think it's like specifically rolling into them is what really fucks it up. Like if you attack it, it's not that bad. Yep, that is the case. That is super strange. And like, I'm pretty sure World 1-1 is supposed to have Black Phantoms. Like, I'm almost positive. Like, I remember there being like a Black Phantom with the Red Eye Knight. Maybe it's one in a different spot, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be one there. Could just be remembering wrong because it's been such a long time, but... Yeah, I might just have to like turn the stream off for a while to fix this. I can't, like, whenever there's issues like this, I can't really enjoy what I'm doing. Like, I have to like fix it. Like when I was trying to play Metroid Prime and like the triggers weren't working properly. And there's just no way I can fix this while I'm streaming. Doesn't help that World 1-1 is like crazy long. Pretty cool though. I like World 1 in general. World 1 is the only world though you can't just like play through. There's a bottleneck where you have to go to a different world and beat the main boss of a different world. Only one, so like you could do it literally any other, oh my god, you could do it literally any other major boss, but that was a big part of why I was having a really hard time enjoying Bloodborne. I get really aggravated when there's like performance issues, and especially if they, you know, actually affect things. And like Bloodborne, it was insane because you'd be in the middle of doing something and the game's just stuttering like a motherfucker, and it's just like, okay, rather not. Oh yeah, there is no running R2. Or leap attack. Yeah, leap attack was unique to Dark Souls 1. And then they got rid of it in Elden Ring, which was probably for the best, honestly. Leap attack was never very practical. Rare Dark Souls 2W would be, that's the only game leap attack is good. Yeah, big problem with Bloodborne is it won't even stay at 30 frames per second. Like, shit's just wild. Okay, we'll come back to this in a second, because, actually, I can do this. But I should open up the shortcut first. This guy one-shots me. It's weird. Destroying objects with a weapon, it doesn't lag. Well, okay, it does a little bit. But then if I roll into them, it's just insane. Okay, I can't break that. I'm not strong enough. But, when I roll into stuff, it lags so much worse. Bloodborne has a lot more support though. Like, people will never shut up about it, so I think Bloodborne has a much better chance of coming to PC and stuff like that. Actually, I'm pretty sure, this is really sad, but I'm pretty sure Demon's Souls is the worst selling Souls game. Both the original and the remaster. Like, they're both at the bottom. There's a lot of reasons for that, like, you know, being Sony only, and kind of everyone knows it's like a regression from the later games, so they're not really interested in it. Or Bloodborne is a lot more unique. It gets a lot of, like, hype because of that. I think this is it. I think that's the Kling Ring down there. We'll see. Very cool medieval vibes in here, though. Man, I looked at my consumables and I'm getting wrecked. I want to use heal and save my grass, but these fuckers just won't leave me alone. Oh yeah, no plunge attack in Demon's Souls either. God, if I had died there, that would have been infuriating, because this is the shortcut. Oh. It's not the stuff you drop. That's a female-only set as well. I think that's like a vendor NPC thing. I bet you my inventory is getting full. Carrying a bunch of shit. I might want to go back to be safe. I'm like kind of gun-shy about that now. Oh yeah, Kling Ring. Suddenly more health. I mean, like, if you take all the Demon's Souls, like, atmosphere out of it, Boletaria is not, like, that great. Like, imagine you remove all the lighting effects and all that kind of stuff, and it's just, like, you load the model into, like, a model viewer, and there's no enemies or music or anything like that. It's pretty damn bland. Now, bland is not always bad, mind you. But, like, if I saw this without playing the game as I just described it, so no bias. Like, if I was a version of myself that had no idea that Demon's Souls and Dark Souls existed, and I just looked at in a model viewer, I'd be like, yeah, I like castles, and this is indeed a castle, but I don't think it would really stand out.
Hello again. I'm keeping...
Now, sometimes standing out is bad, mind you, and like, in this, the thing is, context matters for like the actual game, right? It's a place out of 10. Because in Demon's Souls, it's not supposed to stand out. It's supposed to be practical and all that. And, you know, it's been abandoned, taken over.
When the Scourge... That... If only...
How do I give him the thing?
If only some...
Huh.
If...
I have to, like...
You have a...
I just skipped the best line in the game.
That hairpin... That belongs to my daughter.
So I guess his daughter got hung there. Fucked up.
She didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
Imagine saying no here.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
I don't remember what this is at all. Oh, I think that's the Hovel ring. Either that, or it just lets you carry more, like, in your
Hello
inventory.
again. I'm keep.
I don't remember. Feels bleeding. I'm probably not going to worry about that. Ooh, mail breakers. Can you sell in this game? I don't think you can. And dual wielding's not a thing, so I don't really need dupes of items. Item burden. Yeah, I think it's like the Hovel ring. I guess we just
You
throw
have
the
a-
mail breaker away then. We got an extra.
Oh, good day. Hi.
Oh yeah, we can upgrade our weapon. Keep forgetting that's a thing that exists.
Do come back up.
Let's check out the bastard sword just to see it. Oh, I guess I need more dex or something. Yeah, that's a pretty odd animation. There's just something kind of off about it. Oh, I like that R2 though. It definitely has executioner vibes. Not gonna lie, next time I play Demon Souls, I think I'm gonna use the Bastard Sword. I gotta remember that. It's pretty cool. I'll have to see what Claymore's like, though, because that's always the thing. Is Claymore the same thing but better? That happens a lot. Very unfortunate. I tell you, Bastard Sword does have some unique properties in Elden Ring, though. Like, it gets a bigger bonus from being cold and stuff than Claymore does.
I can.
I'm thinking about, whenever Tarnished Edition finally comes out, maybe using Bastard Sword or something.
No, wait,
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Got the new starting classes that are, like, very good for
Oh, I'm
PvP. Yeah, I'm not sure.
You have a heart.
Yeah, I haven't played Elden Ring since Night Rain came out. And I'm honestly really in the mood to play it, weirdly, but I'm in the mood to play Demon Souls the most because I haven't played it in so long. Let's hope I can fix this fucking physics bullshit. Look, no lag there. But you roll into the fucker and then it's just the end of the world, although that wasn't as bad. Nice death animation. Being careless there. Really should use a shield for some of these lesser enemies so I just don't have to think. Let me see if I have the equip load for that. I do. I hate the fashion on this shield though with this armor set. But because I'm a ghost, you can't really tell anyway. Gentlemen. I hit the roof! See, this is a good example of like how Demon Souls animations are. I don't really get it. So everything about this animation, you would expect it to just like, you know, slam down, but at the end it kind of goes off to the side. And there's just a lot of that in Demon Souls, so it's like, why is it doing that? A lot of like shakiness in the attacks. Now this is a problem in every game. It's the biggest in Demon Souls though, but it's about the same in Dark Souls. When you're holding out your shield, like this looks ridiculous. Like why are you holding it out that far? Like this is not how you block. None of the games have really aced that though. So I want to point out, the battle axe, although like not great in PvP in this game, most weapons aren't. It's pretty solid and fun to use. And then in Dark Souls 1, although it's kind of good, they made it so boring, it literally just does this animation over and over again. Crazy lame. And then Dark Souls 2, it's really good. And the best it's ever been. That's the game where battle axe is the strongest. It's actually, it's almost meta. It's not like a top tier weapon, but it's like close. Like right under the top tier weapon. It's good. And then Elden Ring, they're just the fucking worst ever. Oh, excuse me, I forgot Dark Souls 3, where they are good, but they're just straight swords, but slightly worse. But straight swords are so good, then axes are still good. So, very odd history for axes. And things just don't go as far as they really should. A lot of the animations kind of like force them to be T-Rex arms. A lot of that in Dark Souls 1 as well. It does suck. You're supposed to be getting loads of healing items right now, but because we're in pure black, we're not. It like lowers their drop chance. I don't know if I can. Oh, I was right. I was fucking right. God damn it. You just have to get closer. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. See if we can get him out here. Need to not fight them at the same time. That is just cancer. Oh, you fuckers. I wonder if I can get them with gravity or something. I should have just stayed back. All would have been fine. I've got a plan. So one of them's got a sword, one of them's got a spear. Come on, brave knights. Okay. Damn it, that would have done it if I had gotten a backstab. Trying to gravity the fucker. Can you just get off? Like, I don't need to fight both of you at once, thanks. Shit. I want to get the Benny Hill music. No! Yes! I'm the best. Did he drop anything? He did. The hell was that? What? That was not the other knight. He's worth more souls than that. Crazy this guy one-shot me with that attack, but I can just block it. Oh! The double. Oh, I thought he fell. Shit. Awareness 0 out of 10. Then I'm gonna shock you and say this is not really how the devs intended you to do this. The lock-on movement is definitely not as good in this game as it is in Night Rain. Trying to get his back. Probably just kill him the old-fashioned way because this ain't happening. And it's mainly because of that animation. Wow. Why was that not a backstab? Oh, please stop doing that. Yeah, that's fair. Just one frame fucking Bloodfang from Blaze Blue or whatever. Gauntlet Hades or some shit. Motherfuck, that is so stupid, dude. Like, one frame dead. Have fun. I like how I killed the harder one. And then we just get memed on. Well, I know, like, Ranga doesn't have any, like, one-frame stuff. I'm basically saying if something like, you know, Bloodfang came out in one frame, it'd just be really bullshit. Interesting that that's what came to mind in that circumstance, but I said it because that is what came to mind. Okay, you know what? That's enough of that. Man, he healed twice too. Yeah, fighting the sword one in here is fine, but the spear guy is pretty awful. God, the shield bounce animation. Pretty silly. So the remaster did add the armor set of the Blue Knights and the Red Knights here, which is cool because it's weird that they're not in the regular game. But they made them horrible. Like, they have such bad stats. They were like afraid of adding something into the game that would be meta, I guess. So they intentionally made them shit. I wish FromSoft would have remastered this game. They probably would have added the Tower Knight armor and the Penetrator armor, and they would have done it properly. Bro. The game just lagged out so hard, so I just got hit a million times. Hello. Okay. Let's not aggro the red one. How did I do this the first time? Because the first time I was all like, oh, I thought there was a Black Phantom here. Oh, fuck, I just forgot to destroy the stuff. I don't want to lag. Look at that, you can block it like it's nothing, but it'll one-shot you. That's so bullshit. The only reason this is even difficult is because the movement is so broken when you're locked on. Like you get like stuck and it's because like the older games don't use like the omnidirectional stuff on the pad. Only 4 directions. So, like you can't move diagonally properly. And it feels super weird. And this blows though, because we're in Black World Tendency, we're just getting nothing. Like, you're supposed to be getting loads of healing items off of these guys, but we're not getting shit. Like the opposite, because I'm using healing items. I'm trying to go fast. Okay, this is getting a little silly. Yeah, Elden Ring is definitely the best when it comes to like quality of life and like movement and stuff. Like it just feels way better to move. I just don't like the boss design. And the Night Rain, I like the new bosses. Yeah, they're more likely to drop like the Slave Shield and I think the Mail Breaker on Pure Black, but like who cares about those? And they're less likely to drop Grass. Yeah, I don't get why Night Rain doesn't have more content from the other games. I really don't understand that. And like from things they said in interviews, I think they were gun shy. They were afraid of people being like, "Oh, you're just reusing too much stuff," but just reuse everything. Now, they don't have the rights. Like they don't have the rights to Demon Souls or Bloodborne. So they can't use stuff from those. But, you know, everything from Dark Souls and Elden Ring, they can. So weird that they didn't bring back more stuff. Like, because Dark Souls 3 has a lot of stuff that's aged really well. Like, the Lothric Knights, especially the blue one, has a better moveset than, like, the Lindell Knights and the Godric Knights and stuff. So, you know, why not reuse them? Like, the Fat Knights with the twin axes and all that. There's plenty of good shit there. And yeah, they didn't use any of the weapons from Dark Souls. That was really weird. But all the Night Lords are super fun. So that made me like Night Rain a lot. Because honestly, the Night Lords were like the design philosophy of Dark Souls 3 with like some MMO stuff. And I liked that a lot more than like the Elden Ring bosses. Because Elden Ring bosses are just, okay, I'm going to delay my attack for a really long time. And then when it finally, I actually attack, there will be 0 travel time on this attack. So it'll just hit you like a laser, right? That's Elden Ring. And that just gets so fucking old. And like the Night Rain bosses didn't do that much. They did it a little bit, but not very often. And like that's a huge deal for me. I just do not like that design. I forgot to destroy the crap in the environment. Yeah, we're only struggling with this guy because like it keeps making me kick instead of attack, and then like the strafing is just so shitty. Like it's nonsense that these aren't backstabs. But I'm just used to the other games. Bro, I wish to God you could just turn that off. So glad that's not in Elden Ring. Like, it's just insane that they thought that was a good idea. Like, yeah, you know the button you're gonna hit the most? Let's make it where sometimes you just slightly hit forward on the stick, you just do a completely worthless animation. Well, it's not always worthless. Like, if you want to knock someone off like we did earlier, it's good for that. And, you know, in PvP, you can fucking stun lock people with it. Now, I already killed this guy, so I don't really need to kill him again, but there's loot here, so... And this one doesn't have the 1 frame startup bullshit. He's just a lot tankier. Did I just hear another? Oh my god! Boy, did I not remember any of this shit. This is what happens when you don't play the game for a long time. I was like gaslighting myself. I'm like, maybe there's not a Black Phantom here. And then there is, and there's actually 2 of them. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 does have a pretty good boss selection, but let's, it has some bad ones. You know, it's got, the Deacons, Crystal Sage, the Wyvern. You know, these are not great bosses. Now, mind you, I would rather fight like an easy kind of lame boss like that over some of the just bullshit Night Rain, or not Night Rain, Elden Ring does, but still. Fighting 2 enemies that are strong together is like not so bad if you're the correct level, but we are not the correct level because they don't expect you to be able to be in pure black right now at the very start of the game. So you are not supposed to be fighting these guys. Oh, that one's a blue knight. Yeah, that's a blue knight. That's a red phantom. But that gravity though. I think I want to say his weapon and shield can drop. I know his armor can't, which is lame, but I think his sword and shield is obtainable. I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay. Just don't fuck up on this guy. It's smooth sailing from here. I don't really need to gravity this guy, I don't think. You fight him over here. All of that, and that's the loot. Okay. Later on, you can come back here for an armor set that only men can wear, but can't do that right now. Could fight this guy in a more exciting way, but Because we're in like one-shot range right now. Don't really want to do that. Finally. Man, I definitely did not. My memory was there was one Black Phantom guy there, and he was a spear one, and he was just standing there all the time. Definitely not that there were two Black Phantoms and there's sword guys, and they're not standing there all the time. Now, you can vault over this wall, which is really funny because in none of the other Souls games can you do that. But, can't remember if there's a reason to go this way. Oh no, what is wrong with this emulator, dude? What the fuck? Backstab souls. I'm sure if I roll, it's gonna like crash the game here, so I need to attack instead.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling, eh?
Well, apparently you're telling, because you just blurted it out. Yeah, 500's too much.
Be a brave knight or depraved slave, the demons will snatch your soul, then you'll go mad. And those who dare cling to their humanity are hunted down. It is the end of Great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle.
That's kind of interesting. I guess Boletaria went to war a lot in their prime. And yeah, if you're a peasantry, you have no choice in that kind of thing.
Thanks for that. Come back soon.
I think he's got some extra dialogue later in the game as well. But yeah, the boy do have a point there. If I roll into this, it's going to go ballistic. I think we can vault over that wall now. These guys have battle axes. They can probably drop it. So those red eye, or the blue eye red knights, as weird as that is, they were worth 900 souls. These guys are worth like 30 and crap, so pretty hefty. That falling animation is so awkward.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings. That was a bold jump. Well.
Let's just give him one of these. Make that a little bit easier. Oh yeah, no plunge attack.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Armored Core reference.
Now I must go. There is something for me to take care of.
You know, he could have just opened the door, but he kicked it. Nice throw. Now, because it's Black World Tendency, these enemies are tougher. You had all that time to gank him and you fucking missed. Jesus, you're no Solaire, are ya? Big dumb. Good job. Please don't spawn Black Phantoms. Compiling shaders. Maybe not the best time for that. That's it? That's all I get? That was disappointing. Actually handled his enemies there. Upgrade material, very nice. As soon as we can level, hopefully we can fight evil Moralda and get her axe. Yeah, he can die. I think generally he can solo everything in his path here, but on pure black the enemies hit a bit harder, so it's definitely possible that he could die. Like on regular mode, I think like 9 times out of 10 he'd be fine. And on pure black, I would think like 8 times out of 10 or so he'd be fine. Can I jump over this? I guess not. Oh, the leg! Oh, God. Dude, we have got to fix this. Wow. Where am I? I don't remember this part of the level at all. Oh, here we go. This connects to where we were before. So World 1-2, which is after this one, I can count, it's actually pretty short. And 1-3 is pretty short. But 1-1 is long as hell. I do like Demon's Souls a lot. I'm having a good time. I'm not having a good time because the emulator's fucked up, but I'm definitely happy to be playing this game again after so much time. Some of these ideas I actually wish they'd bring back. Like, the world tendency is a good idea, but the way you activate it needs to be totally different. And honestly, I don't really mind the male-female thing. What I would have done, though, was, like, made it where you can wear either gender's version of the armor if you want to. But, like, you might... I don't have a problem with them making a bunch of different, like, alternate versions of armor and stuff like they did in Demon's Souls. Pretty cool. Now, the more controversial thing is they made a bunch of items that, like, only male or female can use. And if it gives you, like, interesting choices, that's fine. The problem is some of them were just, like, better. Because, like, the ladies get the fucking soul gain bracelet. I don't even remember what the guys get, but I don't think it's, like, anything comparable to that. And so shit like that's kind of dumb. But it's neat. It gives your choices more weight, I suppose. But I can kind of see why they did away with that. I'm pretty sure the remake did, because you there's almost no way to not. Like, the armor sets are just too different, and there's just too many. There's like 2 armor sets in the entire game that are shared. More like male oppression, because I don't think anything meta is for the guys. However, their knight set looks cooler, so. And a lot of the sets are like very similar. Like the cleric armor and stuff, they're completely different on male and female, but they're just still a very similar vibe, right? That's how a lot of the sets are. I like how that doesn't fuck up the physics. It's just the, dude, I used to have it so memorized how you could like run in there and grab the loot without the dragon tail smacking you. I used to know like exactly what to do. I don't have a fucking clue now. I want to say there's an item in there that's like really good. At least for PvP or something. There's like something in there. It's like, oh yeah, you want that. But I'll probably wait to grab that just because I want to beat the level for fuck's sakes. With him just going into that right after attacking, like instantly. That was tricky. Oh, there's no way to kill the dragons when you're first doing 1-1. Now, I remember there's a dragon here. I do not remember how it works. I want to say if you just run instantly, you'll be fine. But, don't remember, so we're gonna play it safe. Yeah, I will say Dark Souls 1 does a better job with this dragon because, like, you see the burnt corpses and stuff, so there's, like, some hints. And you also saw the dragon earlier fly to that bridge. For this one, it's kind of just like, surprise! What the hell? Of course, if I had not gotten stuck there, I probably could have made it. What a jackass, dude. And then somehow the dragon didn't activate from that. I know he did, just very delayed. This is so annoying because these guys should have been killed by the dragon, but for some reason he didn't breathe fire. You just had to hit me there, didn't you? Would you like to breathe fire, my man? What is this? Hello? Bro. Why did he not breathe fire? Like, all the souls there. Why is it playing music right now? Did it always do this? Who's got the trumpet? Also, nice aim, jackass. So all of these guys should have died to the fire, but no. That was so weird. I mean, he still hasn't breathed fire any. Brother, just breathe fire. Just do it. It's just principle at this point. Reflux, it's a stressful day, yeah, on account of all the demons. Dragon check. You gonna do that much damage? Okay. Whatever. Does anyone else feel unsatisfied right now that at no point did the dragon ever breathe fire or do anything? Like, he's supposed to breathe fire and like a million guys die and you get a bunch of souls and it's all cool. God. What a dick. Oh, man. I feel annoyed and severely upset. Yep. Ash him nicely. I presume you mean ask, but Ash memes. If I ever make a build for PvP in Elden Ring that I have no faith in, I'm gonna name the character Ash. Have we just gone back around? Yeah, I think this just connects to the, wait. I don't know what, okay, hold on. So, this is the beginning, I think. No, it's not. Okay, I guess it's a new area. Yeah, I guess it's just like the opposite tower of the one that we were using before. Yes, I really need the game to go down to half a frame rate, you know, it's very enjoyable. Oh, gentlemen. Totally not the Elden Ring enemy. Very different. I have so many of those. I can get like such high level when I beat 1-1 if I want to. Now, being in pure black makes it more okay to level up. But it is very easy to overlevel in Demon's Souls. But Black Tendency does make the game a bit harder, so... Okay. I hear you. I meant to side run, but this ain't Elden Ring. Actually, Dark Souls 3 lets you do that. Fuck, Dark Souls 2 might let you do that, I'm not sure. We'll find out when we play Scholar and I cry. I hate that someone pointed out to me that, hey, the last time you played Dark Souls 2, you played the vanilla version, so the next time you stream it, you should play the fucking Scholar version, because now, 1, I have to play Dark Souls 2 again, and 2, I have to fucking play Scholar. I just clicked the Night Rain button to enter the fog. Compiling shaders while doing the boss is not the best. They actually hit pretty hard, but I think that's because of pure black. I don't think they actually hit that hard normally. Yeah, they give you so many fire items throughout the level. That did half of my life. Yeah, there's no way that's right. That's definitely pure black. Yeah, this is actually nasty. They're doing so much damage. Yeah, it healed. What the hell? I don't remember this boss healing. I don't remember that at all. I wish Beastly was still here because he might know. Maybe that's a pure black thing. Theoretically, you should only be able to fight this boss on pure black on New Game Plus. It shouldn't even be possible otherwise. Because you don't have access to like most of the multiplayer features yet. Well, no, that's not true because it could be an event. Some of the events is just like it's pure black all of the time. So no, you definitely could. Okay. Now we have access to the actual game, and we can go to whatever world we want.
Welcome back.
I don't know why the foot shot was necessary.
The monumental awaits the above.
Vital for the lore.
The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Okay, let's see. Boy, we may need a cooler looking shield. Well, Asylum Demon's counterpart, I would say, is, Vanguard. They both got the butt slam, and they're both the tutorial boss and all that. There's a decent amount of bosses, though, that are weak to fire. Kinda nice to have footsteps again.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
So
Now it is your turn. You must lull the old one back to its slumber.
yeah. Anyway, you know, they mentioned like all those leaders they gave the Archstones to, and they're kind of like the ancestors of the people now. And that land of the giants, you can't go there. And it's not because they didn't want you to, it's because development time and budget. And so like they made that bit of the story and voice acting and everything, assuming that you would go there, but you can't. And a good chunk of it was done, like in the files, the game files. You can find like some enemies, like prototype enemies they were working on. Some are finished. Decent chunk of the environment was done, but you know, it just didn't make the cut in time. So never heard from again. And it's kind of funny because if you go to the Archstones, it's just broken. And the Monumental doesn't mention this, right? Just for some reason that Archstone's broken. Guess you don't need that one. But yeah, it sucks. Some of the stuff was carried over into Dark Souls though, because there were like snake men and stuff that are very, very, very similar to the snake men in Sin's Fort. So they definitely carried that over. Yeah, I guess this custom Demon Souls server has their own stuff. I imagine multiplayer though is pretty damn dead. Like you're not gonna find random co-op games and stuff. And these are probably cheaters. Why is there no first place? I wonder if they like banned him or something because there's no first place. But yeah, 99999 doesn't seem that legit. I think Phantom Saved is like co-op. Why is everyone a female character? Or I think female characters are more meta, but like Jesus Christ, there's not a single guy here. That's the first guy. Look how much cooler that armor is, though. Like Jesus. Okay, that's a guy. Yeah, that armor set's male only. Cheaters on a private server? I mean, that's pretty normal. That's kind of a cool get up. Okay, now there's a bunch of guys. But yeah, all the top ones were all, ladies. Wonder if the PvP... Yeah, these ones I think were PvP, but I don't think you can see them here. I don't remember what this one is. Uniter of Worlds. I don't know what the hell that means. It is funny though, in like games like World of Warcraft, Blizzard famously does not like keep up with cheaters at all, and there's a just rampant cheater problem. But then if you go to like the private servers, there's almost no cheaters because they stay on top of that because there's like actual people. It's very silly. The companies just cannot be bothered to hire game monitors. It's like, but we could save money if we just didn't do that. Because the thing is, in like one quarter, it'll seem profitable, right? So let's say you're paying a bunch of people to monitor your game and ban cheaters and stuff, and then like if you fire them all and then just don't have any, that quarter you're gonna make way more money. Now down the road, it's gonna catch up with you because your fucking game is now plagued with cheating bullshit. But they don't really notice that. And it's just how a lot of companies think. Very dumb.
What do you want, brute?
Wow.
I have no use for miscreants like yourself. Away with you.
Although, I say that, but we do kind of look like a brute. I mean, Jesus. I think you need a high int stat for him to not be like that.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
There's a Banish Invader spell. These are expensive as hell, so I don't want these right now.
A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. I see. You wish to train yourself in stoicism. Very well. I pray we meet again.
Oh my. How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa. Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle, King Alant left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by demons and soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, a keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived.
Is she not a vendor?
If I did not have...
Guess not. Let's see. Out of curiosity, how many souls do we actually have right now? Oh, no. I don't think this game lets... Oh, God, why? Help. Oh, fuck. You have to use them one at a time. At least the animation is quicker in this game than it was in Dark Souls 1. I guess they expected you to just like use them immediately when you found them.
Brave soul who fears not death. Prithee.
Oh yeah, there's your co-op stuff.
What is it? Dost thou? So be it. After go, let the soul of the mind key to
Oh my god.
ether.
Oh my god, you can't.
Soul of the lost,
Oh,
drawn from its
fuck
vessel.
me. You can't preview
Let
levels.
strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Will you stop
So the
talking,
world
by
might
the
be
way?
mended.
But like in every other game, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, all that stuff, you can like preview a bunch of levels, right, and see how high you can get, right? And then go, you can't do that here. It's literally just one at a time. What the hell? Okay, so which one affects equip burden? Okay, it's endurance. And strength is physical defense. So is dex, though. Oh, and safer landing. So faith gives you more miracle memory, and I guess int gives you more. And luck is an interesting stat in this game. There's I think there's only one weapon in the game that uses luck, and it's the blue blood sword, which is a very good weapon and it's fun. And if you do decide to use it, you get all this free drop rate while you're at it, which is pretty awesome. You can actually get it pretty quickly too. There's like a way to zerg that weapon if you want to. Interesting. So magic and intelligence aren't the same? Hello? What the hell? Yeah, I remember I did a luck build back in the day, like many years ago, and it was probably my favorite one I ever did. I super enjoyed it. So you need intelligence to have more mana and more spell memory. And then you need magic to make the actual spells stronger. And then faith gets everything but the mana, right? So you get your miracle power and your miracle memory, and you get defense and magic defense, but you don't get more blue bar. So, well, we're not, if you're gonna be a PvP character, you need very specific stats, but we are not gonna bother with any of that nonsense. So, I'm hoping you can, like, make your world go black and then get off the server and keep it black, because this server is, like, there's no matchmaking at all. And anyone still playing it is obviously really high level, so I can be invaded by, like, a level 500. It's just, it's just silly. Like, there's literally no matchmaking at all. And they can have, like, a plus, you know, a completely maxed out weapon, and you have a +2, right? And shit like that, so it's pretty garbage. I don't really know why they thought that was a good idea. Well, more health is always good. And then, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. And we'll wait to do faith until we actually have a plan.
Art thou done?
Oh wow, that barely took any souls at all. I could actually level up like so many times right now.
I can forge weapons.
Right, he sells some grass. Spice. I guess we, see if we can beat Meralda and get our, Executioner Axe. Guess I don't upgrade this then to save the resources if I'm about to swap.
Do come back.
I think we might... Why is everyone yelling, by the way?
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
Like, I know I'm gonna level some faith, but I'll wait.
Be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. Art thou done? Mend
I can...
Okay.
Duke.
Now I can die and not care about losing souls, although it's nice to be in body form right now. Why does Moonlight scale off faith? What does it in this game? I don't even remember. Might be useful. It does. That is pretty weird. Oh yeah, it's because it's not like as connected to Seath in this game, and like you find it in the swamp, and all the people going to the swamp are like clerics and stuff. Also, at the end of the day, miracles and spells are the same. That's like a shtick over here. So there is that Crystal Lizard respawned because we killed the boss. But those Black Phantoms are going to show up and be even stronger this time. So let's see if I can like use the Thief Ring to not aggro the lizard. These guys will fuck me up if they hit me, I think. Gotta be careful. Yeah, they're way tougher than before. Upgrading my weapon would be smart, but I'm wanting to save the resources for the axe we get here, which I don't even know if it's good or not, to be honest, but I figure why not. Woo! I love how that didn't hit. Yeah, the starting grass doesn't actually heal you for much. And I just remembered it can weigh you down, so I need to be careful. Probably more. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Time to go for the lizard. Don't go that way, you little shit. Oh my god, I'm doing no damage. Got it. Bunch of sharpstone. Which is for dex, I think. I think hardstone is for strength. Oh boy. Boy, their AI don't make much sense. So these guys are like prototype, like torch hollows. They share some of the animations. Thankfully, though, when they do their flurry attack, they stay put. Where the torch hollows are like, I'm gonna run forward and just destroy you. Like that attack right there, torch hollows do that like flurry. Boy, you eat a lot of grass in this game. Can I block any of her attacks without getting guard broken? I think she's on the other side. No? Wait, why is she not here? Are we not on pure black? No, we're on pure... Oh, we're not on pure black. Because we killed a boss. It's weird that the gate's still open. Motherfucker. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. You have to put down the stupid sign every time. I did all of that work. What kind of glitchy bullshit is this? Yeah, those are so fast. They're really busted in PvP. It's really hard to stop people from using them. Although Demon Souls is a lot more burst damagey than like Dark Souls 1 was. So it was very easy to just instantly kill somebody. So that was weird. The game was acting like it was pure black because the gate closes when it's not pure black. And like those enemies were way tougher than the white version. So it was acting like it was pure black, but we weren't getting the actual benefit of it. Cause like Meralda wasn't there. I think it's in other. I wish they'd picked a different message for this. Okay, requesting challenger. So in Dark Souls, they obviously nerfed healing and like made the animation really slow, you know, using a flask. But you have divine blessings, which are very rare. And it's kind of funny, this big rare healing item that's supposed to be super powerful is just a grass from Demon Souls that you spam. But people item duped and save edited and cheated and everything to give themselves, you know, 99 divine blessings, and lame people would like spam them. So they would basically have Demon Souls healing in Dark Souls and no one else did. This is very silly. Because like a flask is so easy to punish in Dark Souls. Where a divine blessing was not. Man, I gotta kill these guys again. Oh, I aggroed more this time. I'm being reckless. Almost instantly died. Love it. Glad I leveled my health though. These guys are chunking me. Yeah, and there's so much grass later in the game that will just full heal you. There's like full moon grass and crescent moon grass and dark moon grass and all that stupid shit. And you could have 99 of all of it, so Demon Souls could get pretty silly. And like, you have second chance, or when you die, you come back with half health, and you could bring a bunch of spice to recast it. And you could have like, you know, there's like, you know, 3 versions of spice that all give you a lot of FP back, and you can have 99 of all of those and stuff. It's very dumb. Funny game. Okay. Is she there this time? Yep. And she is indeed on the other side. How come she's not talking? Did she bug out earlier? I wonder if this server thing just messes up her dialogue. Yeah, she has a bunch of dialogue when you fight her. Boy, my other weapon was better. The range on it. Let me fight her. Oh my god. One moment. Yeah, the range on the halberd was a lot better for dealing with her. I still have it, but it's +0. I wonder if I can, if she dies to gravity, I don't know if you miss out on the loot. There's a lot of stupid shit like that in Demon Souls. Wow, she can actually wall bounce. I want her to hit my shield though, so I can see if she's gonna guard break me or not. Okay, I can block, but only a little bit. Ooh, she's tanky. Possible if you gravity her and reload the area, her loot will just be there. That's how it is in Dark Souls 1. Woo! She's got a lot of endurance. On account that she's probably cheating. Why you no push? Oh god. We do so little damage, it's unreal. This is crazy. You're not supposed to do this this early on. He knows. Wait, why was that a parry? That's still very little damage. She didn't like that very much. Meralda, are you okay? Did you break your controller, girl? Just a video game. She's worth a lot of souls. Now, the question is, can I get the loot? Because if I can't, then we... Okay, there's the loot right there. That's possible. If I reload the area, it'll just put the loot up top. Oh, that doesn't look like an area that you could pick it up. Hopefully, the loot will just be here when I reload. That's how it works in Dark Souls 1, so... Yay! Okay, we stole your identity, girl. Weird that we never got any of her dialogue, though. So, what's the stats required for this thing? How do you look? Weighs a hell of a lot more. Would it kill them to just put the stat there? Like... Okay, it requires 20 fucking strength. Jesus Christ, this thing better be amazing. It really isn't? Why would it? I'm actually confused by this because it's not upgraded yet, but it actually, like, it has pretty bad scaling, so... Although off memory, the upgrade path in this game would affect scaling differently based on the weapon. So maybe this one just gets more out of like heavy than the battle axe does. It definitely, this is worse range for sure though. It also looks like a kind of like a toy, to be honest. But yeah, identity stolen. Yeah, we're mid-rolling right now. So I need 20 strength. Where is she? God damn it. Ugh, where's Bonfire when you need him?
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Art thou the main...
Now. So right now it's weaker than the battle axe. And it's way heavier. But this is +1 and this is +0. So let's make it +1 and see. This is a lot of work for a weapon that doesn't seem particularly good, I'm gonna be honest. So this requires... I like how it won't tell me what mats I'm using. What is wrong with this game? Okay, there we go. It takes hardstone and it takes for just +1, it takes 4 of them. My God, what is wrong with this weapon? Can I buy a hardstone? Okay, hold on.
Interesting.
It's heavy, it has shorter range.
Hello,
My guess is it's gonna have slightly better damage. Do you have to have these on you to use them as upgrade fodder here? I don't think so. I have so many slave shields. That soldier shield would actually look better. I don't know if it's any good though.
You have a hat.
It's worse in every way possible, but it is lighter. It does indeed look better, though. Like, pretty good drip. Go to World 2 real fast. You can kill a lizard at the start, and hopefully that drops Hardstone. Looks like someone coated a Zaku 2 axe in cement. You're not totally wrong. I like how I missed like so many swings there. What? No, 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 no. Not like this. That is why? So that first crystal lizard, right, dropped 6 sharpstone. The second crystal lizard we found dropped 8 sharpstone. Where is the hardstone? You cannot do this to me. That is so much sharpstone. If it was a dex weapon, we'd just be like completely fine. I need 1 hardstone game. So crystal lizards, when they try to escape, do like a little dance. It's very silly. And one of Ouroboros emotes is that dance. Let me see if I can find it here. Maybe he doesn't have it anymore. I don't see it. Either that or I just don't remember the name. Maybe it's like Bai? No. Blizzard. No. Oh, Jam. Oro Jam, not dance. There you go. Yeah, they do that when they're trying to despawn. I wasn't planning on doing World 2 right now, but I want the Hardstone. Is there no loot out here? Oh, there it is. Sticky white stuff, maybe not the smartest name of an item. Hardstone check. Yeah, it's supposed to be like from a spider, you know, it's like web stuff, but so these guys are like the main antagonists of the game for the most part. It's kind of wild. Woo! Okay, I would like to be able to see. That would be a very pleasant thing. Trying to not aggro the guys behind him. Half of my life. Pure black, please. My God, dude. Well, that makes me not feel bad about leveling up, though. I guess that's what pure black is good for. Bro. It's kind of ridiculous. Finally. I've got a crescent axe. It's pretty rare, actually. Oh. This is probably better because it's already on the crushing upgrade path. Yeah. But this is probably better than our Maralda axe until I make that one heavy or whatever. Crushing. This thing's already +1 too. I could have saved those upgrade stones if I'd realized that. You can get those, that armor set that guy was wearing, and you actually need it to do one of the quests. Oh! I can't remember if these always spawn when you're in pure black. I forget how these work. But, they give, like, good upgrade stuff. They can kill you, though, so you have to be careful. They're mostly defenseless, but they do have some attacks. I think they do. I think they give a colorless demon soul or something like that. Yep, which I think is for... It has something to do with, like, boss weapons or something. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, they are kind of like... What the fuck? Yeah, I think they're normally only there if it's like pure black or pure white. I don't remember exactly how it all worked. Maybe it's pretty normal for someone to go through their first playthrough and just never see one. Maybe this guy sells hardstone or whatever. Loot down there.
Hello there, souls. Souls. I trade fine goods for soap.
Yeah, he does have one. Okay. I'm quite confident that this battle axe is going to be better than the Maralda axe right now, which is messed up because that Maralda axe, the guillotine axe, whatever, weighs so much more. Has a way higher stat requirement. I'm guessing in the long run, it's going to scale better or something. We'll see. So it's got to beat 109. Can you not preview it? Okay. I think it's better by 1 AR, which is not worth that much weight, but we're gonna do it. And at some point, I have to remember how to make it a crushing weapon, which I don't remember how that works at all. I remember it being really annoying, though. Can we have a repair all button, please?
Do come back alive.
Please stop yelling. Wow. So you have to fight such a tough enemy. So much work. It's so heavy. Massive stat requirement. And it has less range than the battle axe, and it has 1 more AR. Maybe when two-handing it's a little bit more. So 117 when two-handed. Oh my god, it has less. Oh my god, this thing scales more. Oh lord. That's way less. That's 10 AR. That's actually like, and it's shorter. My guess is if you're allowed to make the guillotine axe crushing, it will scale better. And like then it's worth it because it requires so much strength that surely it's going to scale well with strength. But yeah, technically this is weaker and by a decent amount. What the hell, dude? I'm going to use it anyway. Am I, though? Because it's making me fat roll. Oh, fuck.
Hello,
Oh,
You
regret.
have a
What is this shit, dude? I don't. I guess for now I kind of have to use the other one. Because it's like actually light enough.
Have you met the last surviving monumental? Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty if you ask me. Still alive? I am impressed. This is something that might interest you. The Black-robed Maiden of the Nexus looks after the flames. She's a morose type, with eyes occluded by wax. She can control souls like no other. Bring her the souls of men and demons, and she will embolden your flesh and blood with their power. But beware. Do not devolve into a foul beast.
Okay, chat, I think we will stop there for now. I need to get dinner. But it is really fun playing this game again. It is wonky as hell, but I'm looking forward to it. The question is, what world are we going to do first? Because it affects your build options a lot. And yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do. Oh, and here's the art stone for the giants. That no, it's not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is the one for the northern area, and it just broke. And there's just no mention of what the deal with that is at all. The World 3 is... Oh, you know, 3-1's fine. I like Latria. Maybe we do 3. That's pretty exciting. Doing World 3 first. Might do that. But I know World 2 is how you get like some upgrade stuff, so that is good. And I do like Flame Lurker. That's a really cool boss. I tell you, they destroy World 3 in the remaster, just on so many levels. Oh my god, so many bad decisions. Wild. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Really fun playing some Demon's Souls. It's been quite a while. We'll dip back in soon. But I'm out of here for now. We will raid Cairo. 4-1 is a really popular first stage to do because there's a lot of good loot there. And the boss isn't too hard. And there's the regen shield that heals you constantly and stuff. Alright, boys. I will see you all later.